It's Matt here, and in this episode of the Home Buyer series, I want to talk to you about what happens when we go under contract. First, congratulations, we're under contract, the home is off the market. Take a moment to celebrate, have that glass of champagne, but now it's time to get to work. I think a key thing for this video is the phrase, time is of the essence. You may have seen that sprinkled in bold letters throughout the contract. That means that we need to follow the deadlines. And now that we have a contract, the day we execute it is day 0, and all the days after that follow. There are a couple things that I want you to do right after we go under contract. The first is pay your monies. There'll be the option fee, which we pay to the seller. That's a negotiated amount for the option period. That money is due to the seller within 3 days. And if you don't pay them that fee, then you do forfeit your option period. So it's important to take care of that. The second check is a check to the title company, and that's for your earnest money. Your earnest money is going to be held in escrow till closing. That is also due within 3 days. Something to keep in mind is if you don't turn that earnest money in by the 3rd day, the seller does have an opportunity to terminate the contract up until you've turned that earnest money in. Now, you can pay these monies with check, cashier's check, money order, or wire transfer. Any of those are fine, and we'll work together to figure out what's going to be most efficient for you and to keep things hopefully moving along the fastest. The third thing I want you to do is schedule your inspection. There are a lot of great inspectors out there. The next video, we're going to talk about what happens in the inspection and negotiating repairs. But right now, I just want you to focus on scheduling an inspection right away. The sooner we have the inspection, the better. That way, if there are things we need to follow up on or do more research, we can accomplish all of that during our option period. So when we go under contract, we kind of launch 2 tracks. We have the real estate side that we just talked about with the contract, and then we have the financing piece. We're going to turn in your contract to your loan officer, and he or she is going to start the process of giving your loan disclosures. Now, they have timelines as well. In fact, they have a lot of regulatory timelines they have to meet. So pay attention to that and make sure to sign your loan estimate in a timely manner. And now here's a pro tip after we go under contract. After we go under contract and you've paid your monies, scheduled your inspection, and started working with your loan officer, I would definitely encourage you to speak with an insurance broker. An insurance policy is going to be required before closing. However, an advantage of doing it before your inspection is they're going to get you a clue report. That tells you the claims that have been filed by the current owner or previous owners, and we can have that information as we go into the inspection and do a little due diligence and make sure they've repaired those items. Keep in mind, we're going to hold your hand each step of the way during this process. We want to make it smooth and easy, but I encourage you to be proactive and turn things in on time. That will help set us up for a smooth transaction as we move forward. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.